Hi guys, welcome to FMBase. I am the Kegman. I look a bit like a walrus, and these are the top 10 teams you should manage in Football Manager 2020. However, before we start, let's make an honourable mention to Barry. As of recording, the future of the club is up in the air with a potential re-entry into non-league football as a Phoenix club. As such, Barry does not make the list, but it is still worth mentioning on the chance they remain playable in the new game. But before we run down the list, don't forget, of course, to like the video and, of course, subscribe to the channel too. Number 10, Bolton Wanderers. Yes, Bolton Wanderers, a club that almost suffered a similar fate to the aforementioned Barry. Bolton have had severe financial difficulties since 2015 and went into administration in May of 2019. The club was acquired by Football Ventures Limited on the 28th of August 2019, saving the club from expulsion from the English leagues and ultimately liquidation. Bolton will provide a unique challenge in League One, starting with minus 12 points in the league and very much a bare-bones squad. This should challenge some of the more veteran managers out there. Number 9, Deportivo La Corua. Deportivo La Corua could be an interesting save for those trying to return a club to its former glory, something that I personally quite like to do. Founded in 1906, Deportivo won their only La Liga title in the 1999-2000 season and finished as runners-up on 5 occasions. They've only won a Spanish Cup twice and have won 3 Spanish Super Cups. Super Deport currently find themselves in the Spanish Segunda, but are in a strong position to push for a return to La Liga. With the 34,600 capacity Riazor providing plenty of seats, Deportivo could become a powerhouse club under your guidance. Number 8, Ajax. Yes, I know, Ajax. Arguably the strongest Dutch team in the game. But Ajax have had something of an exodus this summer after their amazing Champions League run. Having lost De Ligt, De Jong, Kasper Dolberg amongst others, there is a bit of a rebuild job to do there. The obvious challenge here is to win the Champions League, whilst trying to keep the likes of PSG, City and Barcelona from stealing those glorious wonder kids from under your nose. Number 7, Notts County. The second English club on the list. Notts County are the oldest professional football club in the world and predate the FA itself. They were one of the 12 founding members of the Football League in 1888 as well. The Magpies were relegated from the Football League for their first time in their history at the end of last season and now currently reside in the 5th tier of English football. As an aside, Notts County inspired Juventus to adopt black and white stripes for their kit in 1903. Number 6, Chelsea. Yes, I know what you're going to say. This club is big, Keg. They have players, Keg. Why is there a third English club on the list, Keg? One reason, and one reason alone. Transfer ban. Yes, transfer ban. Chelsea have lost by far their best player in Eden Hazard and have a year-long transfer ban to contend with. There are plenty of youth options within the club though, and if you're after a short save with a little bit of edge to it, this could be the save for you. With the likes of Mason Mount and Tammy Abraham showing their worth in the Premier League so far this season, it could be the time that Chelsea starts looking at homegrown talents. Number 5, FC Andorra. FC Andorra were in the news over the summer of 2018 after being invested in by Barcelona defender Gerard Piqué. Since then, Shakira's boy toy has purchased the club and they are now playable in Football Manager for the first time after gaining promotion to Segunda B. FC Andorra are one of the few clubs in the world that play in a foreign league and as such give the club an interesting twist. Number 4, St Mirren. Within the FMBase stream team and within FMBase in general, there are a few Scotsmen. And I imagine I'd only get an earful if I didn't throw a representative in from north of the border. St Mirren could be an interesting save for some people. Limited finances, overbearing strength from Rangers, Celtic and Hearts, as well as the limitations of the Scottish League with regards to its reputation, taking a club like St Mirren from relegation fodder to league champions and potential UCL contenders could be something of a fun save for some, or an absolute slog for others. Number 3, Shanghai SIPG. Chinese Super League, Keg? That's a Mickey Mouse League, mate. And whilst I agree, to a degree, I think this club could be interesting for those looking to manage outside of the norm. With Hulk, Oscar, Marco Arnautovic on the side, there are some strong and interesting players within the squad. Winning the title won't be easy either, what with Guangzhou Evergreen being in the league. The real challenge here is to take the team from domestic glory all the way to being club world champions whilst being in the league you otherwise wouldn't normally manage in. Number 2, 1860 Munich. Grab your lederhosen, grab a Steen and eat some currywurst. We're off to Germany now, and specifically Bavaria. 1860 Munich are something of a joke in Germany at the moment. Former German champions Die Löwen have been in the shadow of their larger Bavarian rivals Bayern for a while now. Sitting in the third tier of German football, 1860 have been close to insolvency twice in the last 16 years, and it is because of their financial woes that they find themselves where they are now. They ground share with Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. Number 1. Unemployment. Yep, it's a bit of a fuck you at the end here. I could think of multiple clubs to go in this slot. I could point at Salford after promotion to the English League. I could point you in a direction at Inter Miami, who will start playing in the MLS in 2020. But instead, I decided to go with unemployed. Why would you do this, Keg? I hear you ask. I'll tell you why. My favourite saves have come as a result of starting unemployed. I've managed teams I've never dreamed of in countries I'd never imagined I'd manage in. But as a result, I found clubs I've fallen in love with. Clubs like Ozopovici in Belarus, HNK Šibenik in Croatia, Carpet Masters in a Guam database. Okay, that last one wasn't me, but a friend, but you see my point here. By starting unemployed, you have the potential to build a special relationship with a team that you otherwise wouldn't get in any other way. And in many ways, that's the beauty of Football Manager. The personal stories, the new gens, the little wins, and of course, overcoming the odds. Anyways, guys, those are our top 10 teams to manage in Football Manager 2020, with a few other names thrown into the mix too. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. You can find links to my YouTube below, as well as my Twitch channel. And of course, don't forget to sign up for the FMBase Discord and the website. See you soon, guys.